we're going to drive down access roads to Barrio Hollywood.
So we don't lose our flowers.
So we don't lose our flowers. We're not going to get on the freeway. And we'll be greeted by the Lion Dance team and our whole first program at Barrio Hollywood. So if everybody's ready, let's go.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Tucson. We've called it hashtag Tucson TCCC for the Tucson Chinese Culture Center. And as everyone knows, social media starts to become viral, and the word will start to go out to maybe having future rolling history parties.
Tucson's Chinese community is a very significant borderlands community. So when we look at this history today, we may think that it happened in isolation. And that would be a grave observation on our part, a very, very wrong observation on our part. What we have to do is ask ourselves, how did the Chinese, during the time of harsh immigration laws, when they were excluded, when they were segregated, created community here alongside Mexicans? And that's a very important sort of historical narrative of which we need to underscore.
Donde vine por menú y me enseñó a cantar. Tierra bonita, preciosa, donde la mamá aprendió a bailar. Juntos con el agua nunca también mi cara de su tradicional. Veracruz, 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 mi Veracruz.
It's interesting, I always grew up thinking that tamalitos were a Mexican food until I found out it was Chinese. And I was a teenager before I found out that that's where it came from.
Donde también las mujeres tiran el corazón entero. El corazón entero a hombres que las prefieren. Ay, qué bonita verdad, corazón y aceptar. Y es con emoción.
This is my mom's invention. If you ever went to the store, she had a big jar of saladitos, and in there were apples. She would cut the apples in like quarters, and it would be like preserved apples, so you could have saladitos with your apple.
Everybody came in the store and called my mom Maria. They called my brother David. They called my sister Silvia. They called me Patricia. I thought I was Mexican.
Yeah, it was the coldest place that you could go to get a drink because her refrigerators were so old that they kept everything super cold. It was nice. Lemon and saladitos were like a thirst cruncher in the summers. We would suck on them and stuff so that we would get our energy back. But it would bring like the water back into your system, but you're like, oh, make all these faces. But it was good.
First time she's ever had them. It's a cultural experience.
And how is it?
Very sour.
Hi, TCCC dance group.
If you could imagine, this was a street that contained over 10 Chinese-owned stores from the beginning of really the 1910s to the 1950s.
a life in the market for kids. It's like what every kid imagines. Candy, running around, but a lot of hard work too.
It's of the Empire Market, and if you cross the street and you can hold up your phone, you can see the old picture and you can see the additional sort of architecture that they added to it.
That Empire Market is still Chinese owned and Chinese Mexican operated.
So how can make, by the time I came over, we get married, so how can we support two families? So later on, 2 years, when I have little experience, so that's why we buy another grocery store.
I worked in the store as a very young child. At the age of 4, my father told me that I had to learn how to first I had to learn how to greet the customers.